Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in MLS Next Pro. We'll take you backward for the week that was. Very, very busy week, double match week for some, and get you ready for the weekend that will be. Not everyone is going to be active. We've got a bye week for some folks, so we'll get you into all of that, all the news, and all the information that you need. Some news involving All-Star Week on MLS that involves some folks from Next Pro. We'll get into that as well as we build the stories for the past week in MLS Next Pro. So let's take you backward as we always do before we go forward and lay things out over the week that was. Back on Thursday, St. Louis City 2 and Minnesota United FC 2, goalless draw after 90 minutes. City won 4-3 in PK, so they get the extra point from City Park. And then LAFC 2, the surprising win at Swangard Stadium over Vancouver Whitecaps 2, 3-1 your final score. LAFC gets the rare win on the season to date. Back on Friday the 23rd, New England Revolution 2 and TFC 2, 1-1 draw after 90 minutes. The Revs win at 4-2 in PKs, so they get the extra point at Gillette. On Sunday, Crew 2 with the one goal on the board at historic Crew Stadium. Tight game. Big win over Huntsville City Football Club. So Crew 2 continues their winning ways in the Eastern Conference. Eastern Conference match of the week. Crown Legacy at Matthews hosting Chicago Fire 2. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at MLSNextPro.com and Apple TV.
And Crown Legacy is in the black and blue. Chicago Fire in the white uniforms. Underway from North Carolina, the Crown Legacy FC and a variety of goals in the win against Philadelphia last weekend. Edge of the box here. It's fallen in midfield, all sorts of space, off the post! Hit so well by Jacob Williams. Is from Jacob Williams. He has time to tee it up on his preferred left foot, knuckling and bending away. Talked a lot about being humble, staying humble. Good switch on this right side, Amari Glasgow. Glasgow to his left! What a goal, Amari Glasgow! A stunner from Glasgow, falling down as he hits it. Oh, what a goal. 1v1 against Jacob Williams. The more willing they are to play through you. Now it's on for Crown Legacy, 4 versus 4 inside the box. Cambridge, it's fallen, the rebound is buried. Pat Ajiman, a cool finish, surveyed the empty net in front of him. Here's the build-up from Cambridge. Initial shot was saved by Miha. That's Lamont Rochester, his 19-year-old native of Manchester, Jamaica. Really good first touch. Look at this. Wonderful run here from Ajiman. Ajiman against the goalkeeper. He's around the goalkeeper. He scores! Individual effort, his second of the day. Pat Ajiman. Up this left side. Yuri Tavares right into the game. Step overs from Tavares. Reynolds to ground. And a penalty has been given against Miha, the Serbian goalkeeper for Chicago. Here's Mello. And it's saved. What a stop from the Serbian. Deficit. Excellent save, just an outstretched arm. That's pulled back. What a hit. No mistake from Vinicius Mello. Emphatic with the left foot into the near upper corner. 3 unanswered goals from Crown Legacy. 2 from Ajiman, and now Mello. There's a shot. It's off the post and in. A lifeline for Chicago in second half stoppage time. Twice in the second half. Twice denied by Mija. Long distance effort. It glances and falls. And it's put home. Is the flag down? It is a fourth for Crown Legacy. Marco. George Marks from Raleigh, North Carolina. Busy day today, and Crown Legacy has equaled a season high with 4 goals. They trailed 1-0. They win 4-2. And they cancel out a brace from Amari Glasgow.
6 goals on the board, 4 of them for Crown Legacy as they continue to roll at the top of the Eastern Conference. We'll go through the standings and let you see where things stand coming up in just a little bit. Also on Sunday, Earthquakes 2 on the road at SaberCat Stadium. Knock off Houston Dynamo 2 by the score of 2-1. In the East, Red Bulls 2 at Montclair State. Beat FC Cincinnati 2 by the score of 3-1. In the West, at Rock Chalk Park in Lawrence, after 90 minutes, Sporting Kansas City 2 and North Texas SC tied at 1s. Sporting won at 5-4 in PKs. Colorado Rapids 2 put 5 on the board. Had their unbeaten string snapped. They come back with a 5-1 win over Los Dos at the University of Denver to get another full point match on the board. Highlights from Atlanta United 2 and NYCFC 2 at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Action at the Fraction was all NYCFC 2 early on. Then Johnny Vial comes in with 35 minutes to go, draws a penalty. Jackson Conway puts it in the net. You've seen the contender for goal of the week. Aiden McFadden's rocket from outside the 18 made it 2-2. Then Nicholas Firmino would make it 3-2 with his 9th goal of the year. Jason Longshore on the call on the SDH Network.
Beer just gives it away, passes right to Brennan. Brennan, through ball to Vial. Vial, top of the 18, closed down, blocked back to Firmino, shot, goal, goal, goal! Nick Firmino, 9th goal of the season, Atlanta United 2, all the way back from 2 down to go up 3-2.
Firmino would not be done as he would end up as player of match day 14. Goal number 4 for Atlanta United 2 belonged to Firmino. He's now in double digits. Once again, here's Jason on the call.
Hernandez. Top of the 6. Headed away. Vial runs it down 30 yards from goal. Cuts it back to Firmino. Firmino into the 18. Firmino! Goal, goal, goal! Atlanta United 2. 10 on the year for the Magic Man, Nick Firmino.
I don't know how many goals he's going to score in a given week, but I'll take that from Nick Firmino. It's
big come-from-behind win at home for Atlanta United 2. As it ended up, the game did not start on time. It was pushed back about an hour and a half because of weather in the area. Welcome to spring and summer in the Southeast. But Atlanta United 2 down by the score of 2-0, come all the way back to win at 4-2. Big win for the Five Stripes. Your match out west is at Providence Park in Portland. T2 hosting Real Monarchs. Here's your highlights once again, courtesy of our friends at MLSNextPro.com and Apple TV.
For Shannon Murray, 2nd year at the helm, 8th year total with the Portland Timbers. 3 changes from the team that lost. 3 first-team players in the starting lineup. Academy goalkeeper Blake Kelly, 17 years of age with the Real Salt Lake organization. A beautiful evening for soccer, and we're underway from the Rose City. He said, I was probably as proud of a win in a game as I have had in a long time. Here's a break here for T2. It's crossed and finished. Diego Gutierrez, his first-team teammate, bursts into the box, draws some contacts, grabs the ball. It's a penalty. Diego Gutierrez got inside and then slowed down to earn the contact. Diego Gutierrez for Timbers 2. Well taken penalty and a good start for Portland. It's a quality build-up here from Real Monarchs. Darren Iskandarian off to the right. Sliding challenge. Penalty. He went down. It was an all-or-nothing challenge. Looking for his first goal of the season in his 5th appearance on loan to Real Monarchs. Bertine Jakobsen. Cool finish. Now the Monarchs trying to break on this counterattack from a corner. 4 versus 5. Bending ball is in the back of the net. That's excellent through traffic from Real Monarchs. And it's fallen inside for the go-ahead goal, and he nutmegs the goalkeeper. Full time at Providence Park. A first win since the end of May for Real Monarchs.
Monarchs on the road. A lot of penalties called in this match, but Real Monarchs win the 5-goal thriller by the final of 3-2. And then your last match, Tacoma Defiance, they were your late game at Starfire on Sunday night, and they would get the 1 goal they needed, beat Austin FC 2 by the score of 1-0. So let's take a look at your standings and lay things out for you in both the Eastern and the Western Conference. We'll break them down by divisions. Northeast Division, 10-2-3-2. Crown Legacy, 5 points clear of New England Revolution 2. Red Bulls 2 at 27 points. NYCFC 2 at 22 points with a record of 7-6-1. Philadelphia Union 2 at 17 points after 15 matches. TFC 2, 15 points after 15 matches. Central Division, Columbus Crew 2, 7 points clear of the pack, 31 points for Crew. Orlando City B and Atlanta United 2, both at 24 points. OCB has a better points per match average. They have played 2 matches less than the Five Stripes and have a record of 7-5-2-1. Chicago Fire 2 are in 4th at 19 points with a record of 5-6-4. Hunt City's at 18 points at 4-7-3-3. FC Cincinnati 2's at 16 points. Inter Miami 2, 15 matches and 14 points with a record of 4-9-2. They've only scored 18 goals this season in their 15 matches. Out west, Colorado Rapids 2 with the 1 blemish in 14, 10-1-3-2, 35 points, 4 points clear of Austin FC 2 in the Frontier. Sporting Kansas City 2 is at 23 points. Their points per match average is better than St. Louis City 2 by 0.2 of a point. Sporting has 2 matches in hand. They are in 3rd. St. Louis City 2 is in 4th. Houston Dynamo are in 5th at 22 points. And once again, Loons 2 over North Texas SC, both at 20 points. Points per match average for the Loons is better because they have 2 matches in hand on North Texas SC. Pacific Division, it is tied at the top. Whitecaps FC2 have more wins than Tacoma Defiance, and they have 7 wins to 6. Then therefore, it is Whitecaps on top at 26 points with 7 wins. Tacoma is second with 14 matches played, 26 points. Earthquakes 2 at 23 and 14. T2, Timbers 2, 18 points in 15 matches. Real Monarchs at 17 points through 15. Los Dos, LA Galaxy 2, 11 points in 14 matches. And LAFC 2, with that second win of the season, now have a record of 2-7-4 with 13 matches played and a total of 10 points. They've still only scored 9 goals this season in the 13 matches, but they've only given up 16, one of the stingiest defenses in all of MLS Next Pro. News and notes from in and around the league before we get you ready for everything that is going on in the league. Pro team of Match Day 14 was your Tacoma Defiance. Your rising star of Match Day 14, Cole Moroka for Crew 2. And getting into your pro player of Match Day 14, Nicholas Firmino, for obvious reasons, with his brace in 15 minutes for Atlanta United 2 and their come-from-behind win against NYCFC 2. MLS Next Pro top 10 power rankings for Match Day 14. And we'll go through this once again as it's posted by the league at MLSNextPro.com. We'll go from 10 to 1. Whitecaps are at number 10. Atlanta United 2 cracking the rankings at number 9 after their big win. Houston Dynamo at number 8. Tacoma Defiance at number 7. Red Bulls 2 are at number 6. Revs are at 5. Columbus Crew 2 is at 4. Austin FC 2 is at 3. Crown Legacy is at 2. And number 1, obviously, with only the 1 loss so far this season. Colorado Rapids 2. The run to start the season ending in Match Day 13. But Eric Bushy's squad rebounded with that 5-1 win that we've talked about. So your power rankings there for Match Day 14 coming from that particular group. Also, in the other news, interesting bit of news involving MLS All-Star Weekend. Goalie Wars returns in July at the All-Star Game, but it is going to involve MLS Next Pro keepers. Damian Loss from Austin FC2, Ben Martino from Hunt City, Javier Valdez from Houston Dynamo, Isaac Walker from Crown Legacy. They have been picked to be a part of Goalie Wars at the MLS All-Star Skills Challenge presented by AT&T 5G on Tuesday, July 18th. They're going to compete head-to-head, single elimination tournament, 3 90-second rounds. Each player defends his own net, trying to score on his opponent, throwing, kicking, or drop-kicking the ball. And so very, very cool that these four are going to be a part of things, and you can catch the reactions over at MLSNextPro.com. Great work by the social media teams of the four franchises to get the reactions of the keepers as they were appointed to be a part of Goalie Wars for the work that is going down on MLS All-Star Weekend in D.C. and also the MLS Next Pro All-Star activity. Once again, that will be in part of the celebration on Tuesday at Annapolis. So you get to watch, in addition to the unified match, you get to watch the best in MLS Next Pro in Annapolis on Tuesday as a part of the whole weekend. So let's get you into all of the schedule on the very, very busy week for MLS Next Pro. And it's going to start in the midweek. On your Wednesday, 7 o'clock on Season Pass, OCB hosting Philadelphia Union 2 at Osceola Heritage Park. On Thursday, 10 o'clock Eastern Time at PayPal Park, Los Dos visiting San Jose Earthquakes. You can catch that one on Season Pass. Friday Night Football at York Lions Stadium, Crown Legacy on the road, having to travel to Toronto to take on the Young Reds in TFC2. Zions Bank Stadium in Harriman, Utah, 10 o'clock on Season Pass. It is Real Monarchs and Austin FC2. Sunday, July 2nd, once again, the traditional very, very busy Sunday on the board. So here we go. Let's see if we can get through it quick. 6 o'clock, MLSNextPro.com. Crew 2 is at Chicago Fire 2 at SeatGeek in Bridgeview. 7 o'clock, a lot of 7 o'clock starts. FC Cincinnati 2 on the campus of Northern Kentucky University hosting OCB. Also at 7 o'clock on Season Pass, Revolution 2 hosting Hunt City from Joe Davis Stadium. Also on at 7 o'clock, the format as we're talking, yet to be decided whether it's going to be MLSNextPro.com or on Apple TV. It is New York Red Bulls 2 at Inter Miami at Drive Pink. Timbers 2 at Loons 2 at the National Sports Center. Philadelphia Union 2 at NYCFC 2 at Belson Stadium. Whitecaps FC at Sporting Kansas City 2 at Rock Chalk Park in Lawrence. Colorado Rapids 2 on the road to face St. Louis City 2 at City Park. 8:30 Eastern Time on Choctaw Stadium. It is North Texas SC hosting LAFC 2. 10 o'clock on Season Pass. It is Tacoma Defiance at Starfire hosting the Houston Dynamo. And that is your run of everything that is going on in MLS Next Pro. If you are within range and can catch action of those who are trying to make the climb into first teams, please do so. You can catch great action with MLSNextPro.com. If you can't, if you're in market and can't follow along on your local providers, if you are out of market and can't follow along on Apple TV and MLS Season Pass and MLSNextPro.com and the local providers inside each and every market. So for everybody here at SDH, I'm just John. Thanks for hanging out with us for another round of SDH and MLS Next Pro. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy the games in MLS Next Pro.